Hello and welcome to the Nashville Daily Podcast. I'm Stuart Deming.
And I'm Aaron Pennington.
Today's episode is brought to you by ThinkBrad.com. If you're thinking Nashville, think Brad. You can call them at 615-856-3270. And you may be asking yourself, why should I call Brad? Well, he's one of the best real estate agents here in the city of Nashville. If you're looking to sell your home or buy a home here in Middle Tennessee, he is your guy. 615-856-3270.
You may just be looking for a place near some delicious food, which we're about to jump into today.
We're smelling it right now. So we had this restaurant. It was a pop-up restaurant that started, I believe, right in the beginning or so of the pandemic.
Or just prior to it, yeah.
And this is a place called Fatbelly Pretzel, bakery and deli. So that's where I got their name. It's right there. That's what I was reading from. This is the everything snacking croutons.
We're going to be getting back to that.
These things look amazing. We're going to come back to that. But I wanted to try this. This is their breakfast sandwich. It has an egg on top of it. Let's just open this sucker up. A hash brown. Oh, you're going to love this, Aaron. And guess what? Bacon.
I think some kind of sauce.
And
the pretzel bun.
A pretzel bun. Like this thing just looks amazing.
It's hearty. That's the size of a burger
sandwich.
right there, like a really good burger.
I'm gonna give this a try real quick. So I'll be right back.
I have one that I will be eating off air as well. But I'm excited to try that. It looks really good. Egg looks good. Cheese look good. Pretzels look good. Bacon looks so good. Not sure what the sauce is, but it looks good. So we're going to try that, and then I'm going to try the sandwich I got, and then we're going to try these everything snacking croutons. And again, this is Fatbelly Pretzel, bakery and deli. We're just doing a little bit of a fun food review today. It is Friday.
Yeah.
And so we're having fun today.
We're going to get them on the podcast here soon to learn more about the bakery and everything.
Their logo is Spread Love Like Mustard. And then they are on 921 Gallatin Avenue.
So in East Nashville.
Yes.
This is a very East Nashville place. When we were walking in, we came at a really good time because right behind us was like 15 people. They have a great social media following. Now let's talk about the sandwich. So it has the hash brown, the pretzel bun, the cheese, the egg, the bacon. It is one of the most hearty sandwiches I've ever had. It's very filling. It's delicious. The combination of flavors is fantastic. I'm looking forward to getting it like in an early morning when it's like fresh.
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay, so I have... Stuart, can you look this up?
I don't have my phone, so we're not looking up anything.
All right, so I'll look it up. I got the...
Is it the spicy boomba?
No, so I got a sandwich called the K-Dub.
Okay.
I'm going to have to look up Fatbelly Pretzel Bakery.
This bacon, though, man.
And Deli. I'm going to go to their menu. So I got something called the K-Dub. It's more of a sub sandwich.
Look at that bacon. That's a bacon on the egg.
Yeah, that bacon looked really, really good.
It is good.
I'm going to go to their menu. And which they have a fairly extensive menu. So I would highly encourage you to check it out. I may have a featured sandwich, so it may not even be on here.
I think it is a featured sandwich that you
so it's called the K-Dub. And it is similar to... Stuart, what did you say that this was similar to?
So when I was talking to the guy, I'm like, well, that's like a good New York hoagie, right? And he's like, yeah, it's very similar to a New York hoagie. It's massive.
It's very large.
There's some parts of New York, they call these like speed hoagies or speedos, or there's a terminology in parts of New York for these type of hoagies. It's like a 6-inch bun, but it's massive. I've had a few of these type of hoagies around the country, and every single time I have them, they're fantastic. I'm excited because I've only had their pretzels and now their breakfast sandwich. I didn't even know they made hoagies.
So we have some kind of mustard at the bottom.
It looks like mustard
and
turkey,
pickles, turkey. Bacon looks so good.
Lettuce,
cheese,
guacamole, and is there a potato chip?
There
on
are
top
some
of
potato
that?
chips in there.
Wow, that's a combination.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try this real quick and
so they
see how it goes.
So they started as a pop-up, and it was either sometime before the pandemic or right during the pandemic, and they had a pop-up. We had them one or two times. The first time I had Fatbelly Pretzel, it was like a sausage or jalapeno sausage like pretzel type thing. That thing was amazing. Just fantastic flavors, really good place. And I asked them when we were there at the restaurant, I said, are you guys the only pretzel company in Middle Tennessee like that's dedicated to pretzels? And they said there's one other company that only does pop-up events very occasionally. So they are the only like true pretzel company in Nashville, which is really interesting.
Okay, so
So many flavors happening right now.
yes,
Okay.
very, very good.
It smells good.
It is similar to what's the sub shop Mike's
Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's. Very similar to the taste of Jersey Mike's. And for a place that is not a sub shop by design, and like subs are like, or these hoagies or whatever, pretzels is the main focus, and this is just another great addition. Like fantastic.
But the thing is did you see those?
Because
cookies, too?
Jersey Mike's is my favorite sub.
Jersey Mike's is good.
Yeah.
I personally, if I was going to one of the chain sub restaurants, it's Jimmy John's for me.
Yeah.
But honestly, Publix wrecks them all. But that looks comparable to like a Wegmans sub.
Oh, which I have not
If you're
had.
from up north, you know
Yeah.
what Wegmans is, and it's the best thing probably in the world.
Yeah, I have not had it, but this is one that I would get again and again and again. Flavors are so good. It blends well together. I'm usually not the biggest mustard fan, like of all the different mustards. I think mustard is one thing that can easily be overdone, but it's not. It's fantastic. I really, really like it.
The thing that was interesting is right next to the cash register, they had these like homemade cookies too, with like, like Fruit Loops and stuff on. Not Fruit Loops.
I would have gotten them, but like
Fruity Pebbles.
I would have been so full.
Oh yeah, like this is a massive
All right.
sandwich. So these are the croutons, the everything.
Snacking croutons.
Croutons.
Like this is what you go to work with and just snack with at work.
All day, every day. I love a good everything seasoning. That's one of my favorite seasonings.
And these are from their pretzel pieces. Sesame seeds, garlic, onion, poppy seed, salt, and some spices in there.
All right. So let's go ahead. This is going to be crunchy, so we're going to both move our mics away from our mouths.
Just a little bit. We want you. Let's hear the crunch a little bit. Okay.
It's like Snyder's pretzel, but 1,000 times better.
The flavor is really, really good in this. The spices are really, really good. I can see where you're coming from with the Snyder's flavor. You know, the bag of pretzels with a bunch of just spices thrown in there. But here's the thing. These
are
spices
fresh.
aren't like thrown in there just on top. They're like
Yeah.
baked in.
Yeah, they're baked in, and they're
So your hands aren't going to be as messy.
and it's not mass produced.
And you have the everything seeds on them.
Yeah.
Everything bagel seasoning.
Huh. I wonder if they do like a mustard seasoning, because like I love honey mustard pretzels. That's one of my like favorite snacks.
Interesting.
Is honey mustard pretzels.
Honey mustard's
from
really good.
Snyder. From Snyder, I love Snyder pretzels. I think they have a great product.
Yeah.
But these are better than Snyder's. I don't
Take
know.
that, Snyder.
Yeah, take that, Snyder's. I know you're not listening because you're in Pennsylvania and it doesn't really matter. Somebody comment below, what is the Philadelphia Pretzel Company? I think it's literally called Philadelphia Pretzel Company.
It'd be a good name. It's a good name for a pretzel company.
Well, I say that because Philadelphia is really known for their pretzels, which is interesting because like sometimes when you
I feel like
are
it was like
flying into
New York had to have pizza
and bagels.
and so they're like, well, what other dough thing can we make? And they're like, okay, pretzels.
It's probably because of the history of Yingling. It's probably the history of Snyder's being in Pennsylvania.
yeah.
It's all of these huge bake houses in Pennsylvania. So that, like Wise Chips, potato chips, they make great pretzels. So somebody comment below, what is the Philadelphia Pretzel Company? I've had them multiple times. The last time I had them, I flew into Philadelphia. I picked up a car from Enterprise, and I was handed a pretzel. Like it was amazing.
Kind of like
So-
when you land in Hawaii and they give you a lei.
Yeah,
Kinda deal?
they but Enterprise, not the airport.
Oh, not the airport.
Enterprise. gave
Everybody
me,
gets a pretzel.
Everyone gave me a pretzel, and it's also probably because I spent a ton of money with Enterprise that year, and they're like, "This guy deserves a pretzel."
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. So
You also got something else that we ate before the show.
I ate it before the show because I forgot we were doing this, and it was a jalapeno cheddar pretzel. And what they did is they put it in their oven for probably, it seemed like a while, like 5 minutes. To warm up the pretzel.
That's after they've already cooked it. This is just like a reheat.
And the combination of the pretzel with the spiciness of the jalapeno and the cheddar, it just reminded me of all of the memories I have of like really good pretzels growing up. It was a fantastic pretzel. I can't wait until we feature this on our YouTube channel, Explore.Nash.
They've got a lot of good food. They're one of the places where you're like, dang, like if I was hungry enough, I'd try everything on the menu. So we look forward to doing that at some point, and we're going to build up the hunger to do that. Comment below other places that you would want to try, other places that you would want us to try. We're going to start implementing food reviews way more often. Yeah, because there are so many. Like, this is probably the only way we're going to be able to keep up with all the food that's in Nashville is to very intentionally go to these places,
or they come to us.
Even just going to eat, or we eat it on the show. However, if we're just doing it on our random breaks that we get to do this or that, we're never going to make it to everything.
That's true. That's true.
Because we've got a lot of stuff going on. So,
and do not comment chain restaurants. Don't do it.
Please do.
No.
Everybody comment Applebee's.
And absolutely. I used to eat at Applebee's all the time because in my town, like, there was nothing. But please, no chain restaurants.
All the chain restaurants.
Okay, I know we talk about In-N-Out a lot here on the podcast, but Cletus, come on. Cletus. No chain restaurants.
All right. Well, let us know what your thoughts are on if you've been to. I'm going to make sure they've got a long name, so I'm going to say right. Fatbelly Pretzel Bakery and Deli. So let us know if you've been there. They had a pretty long line when we were leaving,
and that was at 1:30.
Yeah.
In the afternoon.
So they've got a lot of cool stuff going on from very, very awesome beginnings. And so they're just on the path to victory there. Let us know what else you want to try. All the chain restaurants, put them in the comments. We'll see you next time.